Nope. Duh. Man, this research stuff can get a little frustrating, but okay, we're gonna take a break from that. Thumbcraft is an interesting thing to really get into, and yeah, this is kind of where we left off last episode, wasn't it? Huh. Anyway, hey everybody, my name is John Megacycle here for another episode of the Motley Craft server. Whew. Okay. Take a bit of a break from that. Let's see. Another week has passed. Not much has changed here, but much has changed. Let's just take a quick gander upstairs. I'm happy to show off these little puppies. These are ultimate hybrid solar panels. Excuse me. Ultimate hybrid solar panels. Ultimate hybrid solar panels. Ultimate hybrid solar panels. These things chunk out energy like nobody's business. Before I had 19 advanced solar panels, and I had before that like 26 normal solar panels. And, well, I'll be frank with you, they kind of stink. These things are amazing. The level 1 solar panels only produce like 1 energy or something, and the sun has to be out. These things produce 64 EU per tick, even if the sun isn't out. It's absolutely insane. So I've got 4 MFSUs down there, and they're charging the whole base right now, running clean and clear on solar. And I quadrupled the reserves here. These are all tapped out at 10 mil. So definitely awesome, which allows me to run my electric engines here, the two sets of 8, chugging full, keeping these redstone energy cells maxed out, which allows me to run quarries or whatever else. But that's not what I'm really happy about and really excited about. I can't wait to show you guys this. This is something really special. Back in the old Motley Craft server, we were working on an arena, or more appropriately, Rotorhead was working on an arena. Now, we're working on a bit of something here I'm pretty proud of, and I got MastrCodex to help me out a bunch. I'm working on aesthetics mostly, and he's working on the technicals. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to rebuild the arena. Now, the arena never finished on the Motley Craft server. We were all too excited to go over to Feed the Beast, but what I'm trying to do is we're trying to make this a new arena. So what we've got here is a bit of a simple pathway, some torches, just for aesthetics. Nothing serious, nothing major here. Got a bit of a covered bridge. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It's very simple. It's fence, it's stairs, it's simple. We want this to look Roman-esque. Now the wood, I guess we should have used sand and stone instead of the wood. But what I mean by Romanesque or Greek-ish is we don't want to use super high-tech stuff. Even though we are playing Feed the Beast, we don't want we don't want it to look like Tron. How about that? We don't want it to look like Tron at all. So like that's kind of how I've been proofing this, is how do we want it to look? Not like Tron. So, bridge comes all the way down here. And I'm starting to map out things with signs, so whoever I can get to help me out is more than welcome to get started. So right now I'm working on the bazaar. So let's get a little higher up, shall we? Give you a better view. So what I'm imagining here is a couple of sections here. To the right, we're going to have a bit of a bazaar. We're going to have some very simple shops, simple huts, that sort of a thing, and I'll show you my prototypes of that pretty soon. Up in the front, we've got the Colosseums going in. I've kind of got a framework for the entrance. We're going for grand here. We're going for, if Caesar himself said, here's the deal, I want a place where people can fight, people can eat, people can drink, people can get drunk and high and die and fight and whatever, like that's what we're doing it. This is where the gladiators would go. And we're going to build it kind of ancient world-ish. There's going to have the Grecian pillars and that sort of thing, but we'll get to that in a second. What I've been doing is using a filler to go out and clear out a bunch of this area because we really want the desert. We don't want rain and stuff to interfere, so this is a really good biome that we're working with. So we've got our market bazaar over here. We've got some open area over here we might build into an actual village or something, some such. I'm not too sure yet. And then the entrance. So that's how far we are right now. So I've been, just like I said, mapping it out with signs, so the bazaar. So here's a couple of concept ideas I've got going for simple shops. This one I like. It's short. but gives a little more room. It feels too crowded to me, so then I went with this idea. Um, one more layer in height, but gives you enough room so if we wanted to bear off, like, someone to mark off where there'd be the villager back here to do trading or whatever, that's always acceptable. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, little server hiccup there. Then I got this one that looks a little more luxurious. It uses a little more of the planks to actually shape up, but it still leaves a lot of open air, which I kind of like. I kind of like this open air feeling. Granted, I think realistically, if it were like a bazaar or something in the desert like that, there'd be more blankets, there'd be more cover from sandstorms or similar, but I like this open approach like we've got right here. So then this is more of a luxurious model. This is one more square wide and a few more openings for displaying product. So this is just a little more of an opening. I kind of like the way this one looks overall. And then of course we got this corner job here. So this is probably going to be just, just real simple, real simple. Put your wares right here. You might be selling one or two or three kinds of products, maybe hanging some things. I really wish you could hang things. Like I could really go for like hanging meat or something here. I think that would be a really cool touch. But since we're in Feed the Beast and we don't have carpets, I'm stuck with using wool, which is fine. I haven't done any dyeing yet or anything like that. Want to keep it simple. I'm just looking for concept here. I'm not looking for finished design. We're just prototyping. So then you have Bazaar Hut market ideas. And then clear this out. Yep, I did that already. I used a filler. I wasn't familiar with a filler until MastrCodex showed me what those were, and those are awesome. I really like them almost better than quarries. The village, yeah, so market, village, that sort of a thing. And then I did a water thing here. Yep, random sign. That sounds right. So, for this thing, then entrance, yep. Entrance. And whatever, you get it. Boop, boop. Let's just get rid of that. So very simple. I don't think I like the way these stairs cut, but I do like the column look. These columns are what's really going to do it for me, I think. Then I think to keep with culture, we need these columns and we need them spaced out, kind of like the Parthenon or something similar. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. But I do like the way this is all flatted out, and I'm totally going to knock out those two hills. So what I'm ultimately aiming for is a view and a look and a feel. So really what's happening here is people are coming from all across the land, coming to see Magnum Torch, I love you. Magnum Torches prevent mobs from spawning. Look them up, Feed the Beast, they're awesome. Can I smooch you? Hang on. Hang on. Whoa, God. Way too close. Alright. Anyway. Awesome. So, people come in, and what they should be able to do is look over here and not see the full Coliseum or arena or whatever we're aiming for. And it is dark. Hang on. Let me just fix that real quick. Okay, daylight is much better for what I'm trying to explain. So what we're aiming for here is people are coming from all across the land, coming to the Coliseum, the arena, whatever. As they're looking, they shouldn't be able to see the whole thing. I want some of this obscured. I want some mystery. It's beckoning you to come closer. So you get closer and closer, and maybe you can start to see the columns here. Maybe you can start to see the entrance in the front. And then you keep coming closer, and then you're actually on the bridge. You're almost there, and now you can actually see the full entrance. This is exactly what I want. And then as you come down, it gets more and more detailed. You probably can see more of it. But what it should really come down to is maybe the actual arena is way back here, but you can still see some of it past these hills and mountains and such. Like that's kind of the thing. I want to leave a little bit of mystery to it. I don't want you to be able to see the whole thing in one snap. Whew. So this is what I've been working on. Mostly, actually. Getting this cleaned up, drawing up some ideas. I'm sure the progress on this project is going to go kind of quick. Rotorhead has actually not been able to join us for quite a while, so this is going to be a really nice surprise for him when he gets back. And I think I need to check the farm, because I do believe the farm has all my soul crystals. Or soul shards, I should say. So the real idea behind it is, now that we have so many soul shards and can use them, That's really what we're going to be using for monster spawning, monster generation, that sort of a thing. Under vanilla Minecraft, we had to find spawners that were close to each other, and that was a pain. That was a real burden to make sure that the spawners are close to each other. But now with these suckers, let's see, I've got blaze, mushroom, cave spider, skeleton, zombie. I tried to work on a chicken, and I have a blank. So with all these in place, we could turn these on or off whenever we want. That's going to be absolutely perfect for an arena. Huh. You know, every time I come back to this farm, I really like the way it looks. It's all linear and shiny. And penguins. Did I show you guys I got penguins? Yeah, total penguins. So cute. Come back here. So cute. Aww. Alright, that's enough of that. Either way, I think I'm going to wrap this up here-ish. Not much has gone on in the... Whoa, Chunklitch. We good? We good? We alright? Good. So, as I was mentioning, not a whole lot has changed here. Once I get Thaumcraft a little more figured out, I'm going to box this room in, get this a little cleaned up. I'm going to add more of the redwood root to the rest of the structure here to really make it look like the trees have taken over this area, that sort of thing. And then maybe a little cleanup here. I really like this design, but I think we could do a little bit more to either conceal it or pretty it up a bit. So, either way, we'll call this an episode here. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully next week the arena is going to get some serious progress done in it, and I'll be able to provide a bit more detail on how we're building. So, either way, thank you for joining me, guys, and I will catch you later. And whoosh.